Well, no. Okay. Welcome back to Tipsy Whiskey Shenanigans. I'm Steven.
I'm Jordan.
That's Jordan, and today we're going to drink a lot of whiskey, probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm running a little hot. We got a new camera. Oh, that's a
We're still learning.
problem. Yeah, I got a new camera. Dude, I edited tomorrow's video today. My computer crashed on me 3 times because this new camera can record at a higher 4K setting than my last camera. And apparently, because the last one I was like, hey, we're just going to max out these settings and like send it, brother. And like, let's get the best quality we can because that's kind of what I like to do. And dude, turns out it's a little bit more than my bad mama jamma can handle. Do me a favor.
Yes.
Hand me that Del Block Classic. I need a warm-up whiskey. Today we're doing another one of... Also, let me know what you guys think about the quality coming out of the camera right now. Do you think this is... we seem a little saturated. Or not saturated, overexposed, but, you know, I don't even care right now. Let me know what you think about it. We're doing this new streaming method that I found out was a thing 5 minutes ago because the old way with this new camera wasn't working. So, you know, that's why we're a little late and all that jazz. So, you know, let me know if anything seems a little off or it's less higher quality. We'll figure it out. We'll just need to rework through the kinks because I figured out the kinks. Yeah, I got you, dog. I figured out the kinks on the last setup like months ago, years ago. Years ago. It's been a while, but I put more into this one, so this one's mine.
Sounds good.
Oh. Yeah, we should see an upgrade in the autofocus though, because we got autofocus detection, eye detection and stuff now, so that's going to be fun. You probably won't notice, but I'm nerding out a little bit. Sugar Kitty in the house. Cheers, nice to see you. How are you doing, my guy? Meow birthday boy. Sugar Kitty, is it your birthday? Technically yesterday. Okay, well, happy late birthday, Sugar Kitty.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I wish I known. I would have sent you some whiskey. Email me. Cheers. How are you guys doing today? Not overexposed at all. If anything, the other way. Oh, underexposed? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of my problem. I like things dark. I like them dark. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of bright things. Like, I'm the first person to put everything on, like, black mode or whatever.
Oh, yeah, like on your phone?
Yeah. Like, I just like dark mode. Like, if I could make StreamYard, I mean, I probably can, and I just don't care enough. We've all had technical difficulties. You were barely late. Yeah, just by a little bit. Not gonna lie, Jordan, you saw me like 5-10 minutes ago. I got a little stressed there. I was like, oh crap. Like, I don't think we're gonna do this.
I was like, I'm just gonna pick out whiskey anyways.
Yeah, I don't know how the system didn't work. Yes, sir. We opened up the window because we don't have a hood in our kitchen. We have a fake hood.
Those are fun.
Yeah, it's a hood that exhausts back into the kitchen, which I guess is better than it billowing up like around things. So it kind of like it pushes it towards like the living room area. But it's kind of a huge problem because whenever like Alexis cooks, for example, because she cooks like she's in a real kitchen, and due to that, she makes smoke when she cooks and smokes out the entire living room kitchen area. So we had to open up the window. Now we got flies in here because can't ever have anything good. Jordan, Westland Sherrywood. Okay, that's the first one you want to pick?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Already grabbed.
Ooh, and ironically, we started off with an American single malt, so we're kind of in the right way. Yeah. Great segue. Today, we're doing what we did last week. We're going on to the next shelf. This shelf is going to be my American single malt, like the rest of my American single malt. That's not like my bougie American single malts, as well as the rye. This is my rye shelf as well.
I'm a big rye fan.
Okay, here, I'm gonna kick this dog out of my room.
We'll see how autofocus
Do you want to? Oh yeah, we'll see how it goes when I'm out of here. Do you want to explain those?
Oh, sure. Look, chocolates?
Yeah.
Yeah, so tonight,
Sure. Yeah.
I have my parents babysitting tonight, and when my parents came in, they handed me some dark chocolate barrel-aged bourbon caramels. So,
I have no idea where the autofocus went.
I'll just put it over your face.
Oh,
But anyways,
no, it's on my eyeball already. Oh, that's good. I left and came back, and it's right there. I like that.
Yeah, it's Marich handcrafted chocolates. So,
Handcrafted?
That's what it says.
Hmm.
Pan with the P.
Is it like a play on words of handcrafted, or is it like they're crafting it in a pan and it's handcrafted? I don't know. I mean, it's chocolate. It can't possibly be
with
that.
caramel. So and whiskey. So. They're interesting.
I don't like eating usually because it's always like ASMR. But would they have been better without whiskey? That's how I feel like every time I try any food that involves alcohol. I'm like, didn't need the alcohol.
Well, I don't know if
They're good.
if they have actual alcohol in them. I have some chocolates at home that have it,
Oh,
but I think that these may just be the flavor.
that's a weird funk to it.
Well, it's interesting.
It's not bad, but it's not great either. I mean, they're pretty good though.
I think your cat or my cat, one of their furs up my nose.
I like the idea of it not being my problem. So
Yeah,
definitely your cat.
that and the mustache sometimes goes for a ride up
Well,
there. That's the worst.
Free mustache rides, dog. Don't worry about it.
I don't know.
All right.
By the time I get one.
Let's kill this Del Bach Classic. I poured way too much for something we're going to kill like that. Yeah, I guess that's why we pulled it out.
That's why you pulled that. The gauntlet class.
Jordan over here, I don't pull out.
Working on babies.
Oh, yeah. Good for you, dog. Mine is a filter, just pulls air through some charcoal and then pulls it back out. Oh yeah. I think that's what mine does too. Yeah, I guess because it does have a filter on it, but it'd be really cool if it vented it out of the house like hoods usually are designed for. Oh, dude. You picked the one that might be embarrassing.
What do you mean embarrassing?
For some reason, I can never get these caps off.
It wasn't embarrassing. You're just weak. We all know.
If you get it off, it's because I unloosened it for you.
If I can.
Dude, not gonna lie.
Dude, I'm not going to.
There's a live stream where I had to pull out pliers to open one of those, like vice grips.
Yeah, that happens to me whenever I go get like a subscription with like those like little canister lids. Dude, this one's legit. You okay?
Yeah.
You're right.
I told you, I was like, you're gonna. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna make it any better though. Come on, Gerber. There we go. Hell yeah. Every time.
Oh, dude, it was a twist?
Yeah, it's a twist top. Oh.
No wonder why it didn't work for me. I don't know. You know how often I drink something that has a twist cap?
Yeah, it's one of the few that's a twist off, but it's hard to twist off. It is hard.
Could you warn a brother next time?
I thought you assumed that. Why would I have a hard time with a cork? Give me the goddamn whiskey. Oh my god.
You're telling me. Yeah.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
My brother in Christ. Where is that cap?
The screw top. Dude, you could have told me. That would have like solved all of our problems. I feel pretty confident I could have gotten
I don't know,
that lid off.
Okay. Well, we got it off. It's okay. You guys need a big, strong man to help you out. Yeah, apparently.
Hey, Trevor, what's up, brother, man? That's the biological father of both my children. So
Oh.
that's Trevor.
Not you, obviously.
No,
Pull it out.
Trevor.
Mustache ride might be embarrassing. Is there something I missed about tonight's stream? No. I think you're right on track. It's pretty much where we're at. Hey, do you still see a little tiny box? God, I hate being on this side of the camera. I'm meaning to move to that side moving forward.
Yeah, that's fine.
Does the little box still have my eyeball?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can't tell because we're only streaming in 720, so it's kind of
Looking
like
like a sideboard.
because typically this is much better. This is never great, but this is higher quality. Like, I mean, the 720 to 720,
Oh, yeah.
so it doesn't
Keep
matter.
going.
But
Back
where am
up
I
to
going
the-
up to? Oh, yeah. We are drinking Westland Sherry Wood Oak, 46%, 92 proof, as they would like to call. This is from Seattle, Washington, the Westland Distillery. This is 100% 100% distilled, 100% distilled from malted barley.
You know, I'm actually going to Seattle area in May, so maybe I'll check out.
If you find anything with this label, pick it up. This is like no shit. Them, Westward, Delbach.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna have a carry-on or check bag both ways.
Okay, yeah, because like this is honestly, I mean,
I'll be
like,
going with Trevor, so pretty good.
as far as my single malts go, we got Westward, Westland up there,
Mhm.
and then some Delbach and some Balcones. Like those are my four.
Mhm.
And also some
Balcones
Courage and
is very
Conviction
solid.
stuff, but that's just because I spent a pretty penny on those SOBs.
Mhm.
But yeah,
So-
I love this stuff.
Just to quickly recap what we're doing tonight. So last live stream, we went down the first shelf that Stephen has. And so I just picked a bottle off each and every single shelf. And then tonight we're doing the same thing off of the second shelf. It looks
Mhm.
like we're going to be busy for the next couple of weeks. And then I think we're going to end with the top shelf as its own. But
And
yeah,
then we'll
so-
do yours.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go through my
Yeah.
cabinet. So
This-
you're going to have to pre-select those. since
This is our like
bring
kind
them
of
over.
fun exploratory thing. So it's like we're trying to expand what we've tried, and instead of like going out and spending a lot of money, I've tried everything in my collection. You've tried everything in your collection, but that doesn't mean, you know.
Yeah. vice
So
versa.
you're going through and you're picking out bottles that look exciting for you. You haven't
Mhm.
tried things of that nature, and this just seemed like a good way to choose it.
Yeah. And my collection has
Yeah.
a lot of Scotch. It has a lot of, I mean, now American since I started hanging out
Yeah,
with you.
you're welcome.
But before it was pretty much, I want to say 90% Scotch before. So,
Yep.
so yeah,
I saved you.
Yeah, I saved you. Thank you.
Yep, that's kind of us. What is up? How are you doing? DL Robbins. Delan? Why did I say Deal?
Delan or Delon? I don't know.
Dylan?
Delan?
I don't know, man.
I meant
Westland and Westward are like the OG single malts. Yeah, them and the stuff from the Southwest, Balcones, Delbach, those are my like four favorite American single malt producers. And I guess you can kind of throw Stranahan's in there, although Stranahan's, it's mostly because of a value situation, less of a because I think they're incredible malts. Because Westland and Westward, they're not super value centric per se because they ain't cheap. But man, I will spend a pretty penny. The only reason Delbach is cheap is because we live there, and then Balcones is cheap.
Okay. In my defense, I can't tell you the last time I had a screw top on a whiskey that I drank. Like, I'm not trying to be funny here.
Irish Night. There were quite a few screw tops on Irish Night.
Irish Night. Well,
Oh, you don't remember because you drank too much.
yeah, I had a great time. I tell you what.
We sent it a wee bit too hard though.
Oh, a wee
Just a wee-
little
dude,
dram.
I'm not gonna lie.
A couple wee little drams we're drinking.
Monday. I normally don't drink during the week. Monday, I filmed the Z-Biotics ad because guess what? Not this week, but next week, we're having another Z-Biotics ad. Do me a favor, go to zbiotics.com/tipsy. Use the code tipsy at checkout to receive 15% off your first order. You can also use it for a subscription. We also got an Into the AM code. I haven't figured out all the details of that yet, so I'm not confident on speaking of that. But if you guys want 10% off Into the AM, we'll start having a code for that moving forward. But I filmed an ad for them, and as part of the ad, they're like, "Hey, take some Z-Biotics and drink," because they like watching you like kind of consuming their product while pairing it with like, you know, it's good marketing, branding, all that shit. So like that's part of like the
We should have done it on Irish
Yeah.
Night because
I know, right?
For everybody.
But so I did it, and because of that, like this week has been like a weird week, and I was kind of like just like over it by Monday. which is weird because that's also subsequently the start of the week. But I was over it. And so I kind of sent it a wee bit too hard because I was like, oh, I did Z-Biotics. Like, I'm good, dog. Man. Tuesday, not great.
No,
Not great. Because I was like, it'll give me like another 4 drinks. I think I had about like 7 or 8 drinks on a weekday.
About
like
the same size of 4 as the first one.
Yeah.
Huh?
And I was like, I woke up and I wasn't like violently hungover. Like I still
Violently.
did everything, but like I did not feel great in any which way. So I found the limit because that was the first time I've ever, and that was also in like 3 or 4 hours compared to like a whole day of drinking. Because I've never had Z-Biotics where like, because I've used it and I've like sent it, like I've sent it in a more like controlled manner, or it's like, hey, dude, like I ate food, I did all the right things. Where this one, I was like, I just threw 3 sheets to the wind, and that was a mistake.
2 quick things. I'm just going to say Robbins because that's easier for me, and I apologize.
Like Robbins,
love it. That is super duper cool. Huge fan of you finding those. Please enjoy. I sadly won't be in Michigan anytime soon. And then I wanted to say, Hangin'. What's up, brother man? I went to Costco and they said that they will have more Green Spot at the end of this month, which coincidentally, it is now the end of this month. I also spent close to $400 on whiskey at Costco in the last 2 weeks, none of which were screw top, I will add. So it's I feel pretty good about myself.
These are the fancy screw tops.
I will say,
screw that top. Tell me that's not a nice screw top.
Oh.
It's tight, right?
It's nice and tight.
And we just opened it up. Imagine if you hadn't drank it in like 6 months.
Okay, but I was able to open it up with it being a screw top.
Gentleman, hanging. Nice to see you, man. I love how every live stream it's like, hey, we're gonna do this like professional, we're gonna be serious, and it just becomes a shit show. All right, thoughts on this Westland? So I think I got this for like $60-$70 at the PX, Luke Air Force Base. Thoughts?
I want to talk to you about some of that PX stuff. So what I'll say is I love sherry in general, which is what drove me to pick up this bottle. It's
sherry
wood,
chocolate malt.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I would say in chocolate malt, very, very good. One of my favorites is, from the distillery you work at.
I don't know how much of it's chocolate malt. I just know they're normal mash bills. And from my understanding, this is the normal mash bill just finished in Pedro Jimenez sherry barrels.
Cool. But yeah, it's nice, sweet. It's got like some very, light flavors. I'm a huge fan of it. I feel like you can't go wrong. So huge thumbs up.
Yeah, compared to what we first started drinking, the Del Bach, not to besmirch Shell Bach by any means, but like this seems like way more put together. Like it has that chocolatey kind of like malty middle tone, has some bright, shiny, almost grapey type flavors going on as well. Yeah. So like I just feel like it covers a bigger spectrum of flavors, and it just feels more cohesive than the Del Bach was, to compare it to something, which is another bottle that I absolutely love.
I did not get a Redbreast 12 from Costco. I already have a couple of those, but they were very well priced. So I'll say that. Is it actual sherry or sherry finish? It says sherry wood.
It's sherry. It's sherry aged.
Sherry aged.
I don't think it touches here. Is a new world approach to the for decades. The use of ex-sherry casks of whiskey maturation has been a flavor of global and marrying the dignity sharing unique.
Peter, I apologize. I feel like you're here all the time. Are you a vet? More complicated than a grenade. I'm very interested.
Yeah, Peter, not gonna lie, grenades roll easy.
Yeah.
But they're the right amount of easy though, because I feel like in a stressful situation you kind of want easy. So like they're not like, it's not gonna pull the pin by accident. Like you have to deliberately pull it, but like it's not hard to deliberately pull. Like if you mean to, you mean to. Like that little retaining pin in anger or like stressful like mob mentality, you could probably just rip the pin right through that. because it's a little key D ring basically.
Is it Delon?
I love how my name screws everyone up. It's Delan. Delan. I would go Delan. Well, LAN.
Like the
Land.
network. Like land.
D. Like D's nuts. Delan.
Do you want to be demonetized?
No, not really. After buying this new camera, I could use all the monetization I could get. Actual sherry or just sherry finished whiskey.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier. And then you went on your reading the back of the bottle.
Oh, yeah. I read the whole story and I didn't get enough information. I think it's sherry aged. Like it's aged in sherry the entire time. Regardless, it touches sherry barrels. I don't know if that's the entire time or if it's just finished. Like I said, the glass stopper is more complicated.
Glass stopper. Did they say what bottle? I'm sure that they did.
Cheers, Dave. How are you doing, my guy?
Stoppers.
I think George Dickel 8 years, my new guilty pleasure. That's okay.
I don't have an 8-year, so I got a 15-year for a really good price at Total Wine.
Did you get the bib? The bib's my favorite of theirs.
Did not.
Like the Dickel bib, it's like $50 and it's usually around like a 13-year-old age statement. It's pretty good. Like I have mixed feelings because that Dickel flavor profile is a little like Dickely, but the 8-year-old bourbon, everyone talked really high about it. When I finally got it, like a year after it was initially released, dude, I just didn't care for it.
Do you have that one here? The 18?
The 8?
Oh, the 8.
Yeah, it's only 8 years. It's like 30. It's like another better banger. No, I don't think I do anymore.
Okay.
I think I drank
that one whenever we got to it.
I mean,
I almost brought my 15 tonight. I'll bring my 15 whenever we're done with your show.
Okay.
I'll include that in my lineup. That way we have something.
Okay, so let's ask this another way. Do either of you drink sherry or port? Okay, there we go.
Sherry.
Thank you.
Yes, love sherry. Port, I think, is too like viscous. Like it's very syrupy for me.
It's
like not my favorite, but sherry is like.
I've had a few before. I mostly just drink whiskey, but I do like red wine.
I brought a bottle of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a good Malbec, a dry red wine. That's kind of my stuff.
All right, brother man.
Which subsequently is also what you brought. Because you brought a Malbec.
What are we going to put this one at? I would say, wait, how much is it? I don't know the prices. I didn't
70.
70?
Yeah. I'm just going to tell you how much I spent on it.
Yeah. I would say, I'd say 3. Maybe, I mean, it's solid. $70. Like, it being a screw top.
I'm a 4 because it's a limited edition.
Oh.
Yeah.
You go. Okay.
Or I think it's a limited. It was hard as hell to find. Because I did actually kind of look for this and I just kind of happened to stumble on it at the, what's it called? The Class 6 when I was down there for some training stuff, which ironically, I didn't pay taxes on it because that's how the government works when you're on a military base.
Yeah.
So thus, we can consider it kind of like the equivalent of like a $60 bottle, right? Because I didn't have to pay taxes. Why are you texting me all this? Just so you don't forget?
No, I'm not texting you. Oh, yeah. I'm going to copy and paste it into the chat. I did that earlier. I'm trying to figure out what bottle was next. So it looks like Sagamore.
Oh, I was just
next.
Ooh, double oak. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big oak guy too. Oh, I have something for you. And maybe Dave too. I got to figure out exactly how much is left. So I've been aging
your tequila? Or is it Old Forester 100 proof? I can't remember.
Old Forester, but for like I don't know, like 250 days maybe inside of a small barrel.
Like a ninth filled barrel.
Dude, now it is. Because the wood has just sucked it up. I had a glass, like just a decent pour last weekend. Blew my socks off, dude. I was like, whoa, I don't know how much alcohol this is now.
It's probably not a lot.
Dude, I put a full, like, huge...
Yeah, it's probably like a liter barrel or something like that.
No, it's a 2 liter.
Okay.
And I barely have drank much out of it. And I think it's getting light. So I'm thinking a lot. It was a little...
It's a little empty?
It's got a little hit to it, is what I'll say.
Okay.
So I'll bring some over. And Dave, you'll also be getting whatever
Yeah, we
it
need
is
to
from it.
send
Just
out some
yeah,
stuff.
it's something interesting. I also have a couple of things that I've aged in there, and if you're interested, Dave, please just say yes or no. But I'll send you whatever I've aged in there. Like I've aged some tequila, I've aged some Canadian whiskey, I think Crown, and then I've aged I don't know, like some stuff from Tim Smith. I don't know if you know who he is. I hated his whiskey. So he's from the Moonshiners, if you watch on the Discovery Channel. But I hated it initially because he only aged it for like 24 hours, I think.
Oh wow! Yeah,
And
I
then
wonder why.
and I've been
basically White Dog.
Yeah, and so I aged it for quite a while, and it tastes pretty decent. So I don't know. It's just been it's interesting. It's fun. My wife got me, a 2-liter, small barrel for Christmas about a year ago. And I've just been
this last one's
around.
Definitely been the longest aging.
Oh yeah,
because it started off, but like also by now it's like it's a used up barrel. And Sugar Kitty, I definitely need to look more into sherry because I know what you mean. Like it's definitely way more. I can't imagine I would hate sherry though.
You need to have a pour of Redemption High Rye. I told you about Redemption High Rye, and you were like, "Well, no, I'd much rather have a screw top." And I was like, "Bro, no."
What did I say? I say a lot of shit. So
you weren't a huge fan. My one big complaint about Redemption is, which I feel like they've improved recently, is that their corks, every single time you pulled it out, it would leave like a residue, on the inside of the bottle.
Sometimes
it was like it was a little much.
Yeah, because sometimes the cork just grips the inside of the walls and it won't let go, if you know what I mean.
Every single time and I was like, I don't know, it's a little too tight for me, So
I was about to say some messed up stuff.
Like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. Yeah, I've been there. So
okay.
Anyway,
Sagamore Spirits Double Oak. Yes.
Where's that at? Right here.
Double Oak Sagamore Spirits juice. This shit's incredible. Buy it. This is a 5.
It's a 5? I mean that. Okay. Wait, how much did you pay for it? Roughly, ballpark.
It's like $50.
$50.
I blankety blank love this bottle. What?
I appreciate it.
Sherry is to a Malbec like balsamic is to cider vinegar. I know nothing about vinegar, so like that kind of goes over my head. But I assume like you just mean it's like.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a 5. I love this because it's a different take on a rye. Like it's unique-ish. Like it's not unique in a oh shit that's weird. It's unique in it. It's good, but it's different because it's double oaked. So it's like think about like Woodford Reserve double oaked, but if you applied the same techniques to a rye mash bill.
So what I'll say is I've had one other Sycamore rye. And it wasn't the best. I was not impressed. It wasn't for me. I do love oak, though. And so, I don't know, when I saw double oak, and given that your shelf is 90+% Sycamore rye, I felt like I had to pick one. I couldn't go with another option. And so...
because that other rye is just MGP rye, and then...
which I almost grabbed.
The ready-to-drink one, the one from Hotel Tango?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one. It's on par with like 3
years, and you had an entire shelf that was Sycamore rye. I felt like
love Sagamore Spirits.
Sagamore.
And this was a bottle that got me into them because this bottle is incredible. Because again, it's unique. It's a rye. It's spicy. It's sweet, all at the same time. Like it just hits everything for me. Oh man, I really like that you picked that High West Double Rye pick.
See,
that's a good one.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's not an okay one. That bottle's incredible.
Well, I picked some,
and that's next. That's my favorite pick of all time. That's the only double rye pick I have left at this time.
Sorry, I'm just reading Sugar Kitty.
Yeah, hanging. I'm going up the ladder of proof points, and then after that, I'm going to start getting into like kind of like summer pours and stuff of that nature. Is barrel aged vinegar, and it is intense like the devil. Fair enough. Say less. MGP rye is good. Yes, MGP rye is my favorite. Oh, Sagamore, but best one I've had is Sagamore Vino de Naranja. The orange one. Naranja.
What'd you say?
Naranja.
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 What'd you say? I didn't say it like that.
No,
Like a
I
drunk
did.
cowboy.
Hey, man.
Let me get one of them there tortillas.
Listen, last.
Okay.
Hey, there's sugar tits. What? Give me one of them naranjas.
Naranjas. I wish more companies. Dude, I don't even know what that is.
A burr rye? It's a bourbon and a rye blended together.
A burr rye.
So it's kind of like a take on this, although this one's more oaky, butterscotchy. Man.
Make your own. I love that idea. Yeah, it is very butterscotch. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that would be a fun video where it's maybe you and me. We oh man, this seems like we're gonna waste a lot of whiskey.
You gonna put it in the barrel?
I mean, I'm here for that. But what I was saying, or what I was trying to say, we should do like a burr rye blending night where it's
That
like
sounds
you
fun.
and me blend something.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do this.
You did say
Yeah.
to blend. What was it? The apple and something else.
Oh, our adventure still stuff. Yeah.
What was that other one?
It was the apple whiskey,
And
the sour apple, and lunatic.
Yeah, I did. I did
Dude.
that. Yeah,
It's incredible, right? You want to know why?
I'm not a huge fan of lunatic by itself, and I love the apple. But when I put them both together, I was like, lunatic's like that.
It
that,
tones down
like,
that
yeah.
aggressive spice of
It was way
lunatic,
too aggressive.
and it kind of
yeah.
mellows out that like overwhelmingly appley part of the
Mhm.
apple,
Yeah.
sour
Yeah.
apple, because the sour apple is very much so in that pocket, which was good, but like it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was a good
You can't
blend.
go. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. I feel like you can't go wrong there with Peter's last comment.
No, here we go. My favorite Sagamore is sherry finish, but my selection is limited here. The sherry finish on. I have on the top shelf. I'll have you go through. So you're gonna try that Sagamore Spirit on the far left
Mhm.
for sure. I'll have you go through, like pick like
He's telling me now.
2 bourbons, that rye, and then 2 malts. That way it's
Bourbons
you get kind of like a full spectrum.
I thought I gotta choose.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Okay, you get to choose, but like
I don't care. You get to choose, but like this one and this one.
you got at some point you're trying that rye up there because that's my favorite one. I think that one is cognac finished
Mhm.
Sagamore Spirits, and it's at like high proof.
You know, I have a couple cognacs.
I should bring them over because I've never had cognac.
Really?
Nope. Sagamore PX Benjamin is also a good bottle. Yeah. Or is that what that is? Now I need to figure out what that bottle is. Ugh. Yeah, it's cognac.
Oh, also,
It's in fact cognac.
has anyone tried anything new recently?
Oh yeah, we skipped over that.
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of Heaven Hill, Bottled and Bond 7-year. And I'm a fan. It's about $50 at Costco. It's really, really good. I love it, like anything Heaven Hill, but okay,
there we go.
It's back.
Sorry,
It's back.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
Heaven
focused on the barrel when I left.
Yak is back.
There we go. Yeah, that Heaven Hill bib, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I've heard that one's real good.
It's amazing.
I know it's at Costco for like $40 or something like that. 50. Yeah. It's a pretty good steal. I want to buy it, but like
I have a bottle. I'll just bring it over.
Yeah,
I almost brought it over tonight.
so like
I was like, we're gonna go get to my stuff now. So I was like,
Yeah, since you've joined, we haven't had like a loss of like, hey, we need more bottles to make content with, so I need to go out and buy things. Like,
I know I've been spending a shit ton of
yeah,
money.
especially because I am rebuilding the channel, so I've kind of forgot every piece of content I've made in the past, and I'm just kind of starting not fresh because it's obviously same channel, but like I don't care about what I've made in the past. I'm just kind of doing videos I want to make.
Yeah. Do what you love.
So like I'm less worried about like adding like the same bottle, or it's like, oh, hey, we did this recently, I can't do that again. So with that being said, I've kind of been reusing bottles, and also I've been like stealing some of your bottles for content, and it's great.
What do you mean? Look up. I don't see it hanging. I don't know, man.
What did hang and say? What? Oh, I do not love that you grabbed my hand like that.
Well, I'm telling you, I am
Steven, you have a bat.
alpha male. Alpha male. Enjoy it.
I don't think I do.
I
think you're lying. You lying. I mean, yeah, maybe if that camera, I guess I did kind of shove my nose into the camera, but you know.
Sorry, I may not be there.
Oh, that was that was needed. I was gifted a ride from a friend in the past weekend called High West Midwinter Nights.
I read about that. Yeah,
but it was that's not a casual bottle. That's an expensive ass bottle.
I don't know if it did go up. I've never seen it before. I thought it was cheaper, and then when I saw it at Costco, I was like, "This is probably the best price I'm going to get." But it was like $48.
Yeah,
and so I was like,
"I think it's around 60."
I'm just going to buy it. I'm just going to buy it now because, like, I don't know. I'm just spending. So whatever. I was in Costco.
When you start spending money, it somehow becomes easier.
I just got my bonus like that come down. Like getting a new bottle. Or
I submitted my tax returns. That didn't even get the money back from the government. I've already spent it. I mean, I spent $500 of it.
We haven't.
I mean, but it's over long term because I sold the cameras and I bought a new camera. So like, But like right now, my bank account's like, bro, you just went irresponsible because you bought things without receiving money for things that you thought you were gonna get. Like I sold 2 cameras. I haven't actually gotten the fucking money back. That's not here nor there. Love it. Yes.
Dancing Goat.
That's a distillery I want to check out.
Oh,
he hated rye, so I was happy. Yes, I would happily take
that
all
friend.
That. Yes, that's a good.
It wasn't Mark, was it? No, Mark was
very
anything.
Is very good. Yes. Yeah, Midwinter Night's Dram just got way too expensive.
Yeah, that's cool. If you pack a
sense.
bag, feel free to bring it if you check the bag.
Yes.
If not, no worries.
And then feel free to steal a sample for me.
Yes, of course. That was without saying. Yes.
Or just the bottle. What? Bib has been 43 for me for about 4 months. That's a good price on it, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't had the bottle, but he says it's good. I've never heard bad things about it, so I think it's probably good. It used to be, from my understanding, until they rebranded this new brand, it's costing more. Costing?
I said Scotch, and then you said I was drinking that.
Hey, we gotta move on, dog. We're 48 minutes deep.
Drink, and I would have said. Okay.
Macy said I gotta end this live stream in an hour.
Well, Macy's not here right now.
Dude, she's in the other room.
I know, and the door's closed.
And she's feeling a little spicy. You saw her.
Turn the lock.
Man, what the hell? Oh, it's this that needs to be tightened. Jeez, what are you doing on my poor microphone?
All I did was show up and sit here. I barely touched anything.
That's fair.
I didn't even know if I was on the right spot for the camera.
You never are.
I know.
At some point, I just was like, hey, I'm just going to start having the camera track me. Okay. This bottle we are drinking.
Oh, wait.
High West Double Rye Store Pick from the Liquor Vault here in Arizona.
She smells
my favorite High West Double Rye Store Pick of all time. This one is a 13-month PX Sherry finished High West.
Maybe it's like one of those people in the bell choir at church where they're like.
I do that a little bit though. Like I do like a lot of like
talking with your hands. Dude, I wish I would have had a drink now because I wonder what that tastes like.
Oh, with it all oxygenated?
Yeah, oxygenated. Yeah.
Aired out. I don't know.
So how much?
That's a lot of bubbles.
How much was that?
Like $50.
$50. Okay.
Typical. I also bought that like 2 years ago. That was this. I bought 2 bottles, and that's like the highest double rye store pick I have. So I've been kind of nursing it a little bit. At some point, once I get like only one bottle of a bottle that I bought multiples of, I just stop drinking it. What is this, sherry finished?
Mm.
It's sherry finished.
There's something else too. I gotta figure out what it is.
It's squeaky young. Sugar Kitty. Do you mean like it's good quality for young by that?
Or it's like passing by as young,
Or it's like,
but
yeah.
Not, you know
Oh, I want to hear you elaborate because I love at least the old school double rye picks, I should say. So I loved those when they were more available and around. Now they're kind of not.
It's kind of kiwi a little bit. I'm trying to figure out exactly what.
It's a sweet, fruity rye. That's the best way to describe it.
It's fun. I would buy this bottle.
Yeah.
So
imagine what some Corbin Cash would do in a burr rye. That would be incredible. Still have a Rendezvous Rye Barrel Select 2014 from New York Hungarian casks finish, or cash strength top 10 rye of all time. That's awesome. That one sounds incredible.
Well, way to brag about it,
dude. Imagine.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, yeah, hang in.
Very cool. Like,
yeah, it was Liquor Vault, and
cool,
I think
cool.
Pitch helped out with it as well. I could be speaking out of tongue with that. Whatever. Dude, imagine if we got into whiskey like 2015. For me, that wouldn't have been possible because I graduated high school 2015. Now that I'm saying this out loud, but imagine our collections. Because I only got into whiskey when I was like 23.
I didn't have money in 2015.
I don't have money now, but look at me. We're surrounded by whiskey.
That's true. Priorities, people. This you can achieve.
Yeah.
You can achieve.
This is what happens when you don't have
any
kids.
income point. This is what I'm saying. Congratulations.
Look.
You want to know what my kid said to me the other day?
Which one, Lua or Roger?
Lou.
Okay, Lou.
She
Love
said
Lou. She's so sweet.
She said because we
To
asked
me,
her what she
to
wanted
me.
to. Yeah, she, most of the time. So we asked her what she wanted to be when she grows up, and I asked her, love this, 2 or 3 times now, and the answer has been consistent. I want to be a mother, and I want to be a mother that drinks whiskey. And that is it. And I said, girl, I think you can achieve that. I think that's doable.
Not gonna lie, one might directly relate to the
Yeah,
other
honestly.
in multiple different ways.
And
Becoming one,
yeah. And so
processing that grief.
we've been talking about how she may not like whiskey or being a mother. So we've been having these discussions. So it's been fun.
That's pretty great.
But it's been the same answer multiple
So she
times.
basically just saying, I want to be like mom and dad.
Yeah.
I want to be a mother like mom, and I want to be an alcoholic like dad.
I know I'm police in this world.
God, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
One of those done in cognac or Calvados can be as good as. I really like this one.
All right, hurry up.
Are you getting texted? Hurry up.
No.
Oh.
It's on you. Because I don't want you to dump my glass. I want to dump your glass because you dumped my glass.
It has a real odd mouthfeel because it's young. That's how I feel about the new stuff, or like just their normal double rye. I'm not the biggest fan of that stuff anymore, but I do really like the picks still, or at least when the picks were available.
All right, I want to see that again.
Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna click through things.
What's mid-proof?
So anything that has
Okay,
an at,
so-
I just kind of ignore because it's people conversating back and forth.
I don't want to be
No,
involved.
that's fair.
Have any Knob Creek? Okay.
I read other people's conversations and then it ends up like that where I just mumble at the camera and people are like, what are you doing, dog? Do have some Elijah Craig Small B?
I've been drinking a lot of
Love that
Elijah
stuff.
Craig barrel recently.
That was Monday.
Like 132.
Dude.
And I was like,
I had like 7 or 8 drinks
Like-
after work. That bottle was above the E when I got into it. I also drank some of that Westward. Not gonna lie.
my eyesight's so bad I can't see the giant E when I go to the optometrist.
It's not great.
Yeah. If I was in olden days, they'd be like, you're gonna die because you have no
Leeches in
value.
your eyeballs.
Yeah, they'd be like, you have no value on this earth.
You gotta bloodlet those eyes.
We're gonna pour whiskey on them. Perfect.
Listen, I'm here for that. But yeah, I got into that Westward pick I have up there, the one that's in like the non-octagonal bottle, the original bottle, that bottle, and Elijah Craig small batch, or not small batch, barrel proof. I just grabbed a random bottle. I drank like a quarter of the bottle myself after filming an ad where I bottle chugged from that. I hope they approve that ad, by the way. I'm a little concerned that they won't. Because I was feeling myself. That was the energy I brought into Monday.
I also want to give a shout out. I do not know who this was, but I really want to thank whoever it was. It definitely was someone that's here right now. We both got the email from Total Wine about the raffle.
Did you get the raffle?
No. It comes out mid-April.
Cool. Okay, because I was like, I didn't hear anything back.
Oh, yeah. You're not there. Okay. And so.
You're not there, kid. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. The only reason why
this wasn't meant for you.
Why I think I might stand a shot is because I bought all the models for subscription with all my veteran buddies in January.
You spent pretty penny.
I spent like over $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of the bottles you bought were real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Blue Run was real good.
I still have some.
No.
You want to bring it over?
Do you still have some?
In my sample.
Okay, because I was like, dude, I killed that bottle you gave me.
I know, yeah.
I did a review of it.
Over.
I don't know if I even gave it a 3 though, but it was really good for like what it was.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes the bottle's like, hey, it's really good, but I still wouldn't pay for it.
My samples for the first batch they're all halfway.
Okay.
So I still have about 2 of the 4 ounces left of each of them. Of the first batch.
That's how
I'll invite you over to the next one.
Yeah.
If you want to come over and be a part of it.
Sure.
Not the next one because I'll be in May. And I'll be in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
The one after.
Okay.
In
June.
Q3.
Oh, we got the May. Wait, are you going to be in Washington all May?
Just for like 4 days.
Okay. Are you going to be mid, like the May 15th?
No.
Okay, cool. So we're going to the Explorers Club event, right? I think it's May 15th.
Sure.
No, April 15th. My bad. I'm tripping. We'll talk after. This is an offline conversation. I apologize. Peter White says the old High West releases had some Barton 16-year-old in the blend. I do not have any new High West stuff to compare. When High West. That's a shame. I kind of wish you didn't kill that. I would have shot
That's
that.
how I felt
That's
on
fair.
the last
That's
one.
fair. No, whenever I used to love High West picks, and then at some point they moved away from their barrel finishing styles and all that stuff, and they just started releasing things that like cash strengths and whatnot. And I kind of ever since then, I don't think I've bought a bottle of High West. Like I just like Sagamore. Like if I'm just looking for MGP, right? I'm not going to High West to blend it. I'm going to Sagamore Spirits because I think Sagamore Spirits does a better job. I just really like the finished stuff. I like finished whiskey. I'm a whore for finished stuff.
What do you think of Yellowstone?
Yellowstone is trash.
Okay, cool.
Wild Tucker Rare Breed Barrel Proof Rye. I'm just kidding. I don't have a good reference point for Yellowstone. I haven't had a lot of their stuff.
So I haven't had a whole lot of Yellowstone.
I have their single malt. That one's not great. It's very young, but it's also their first single malt, and I think they just released it too early because the bones taste good. I don't know. That's one of the few things I've started to learn being a distiller.
You gotta make money, dude. You gotta stay open.
There's business implications for one, but also two, you can tell where a product's going to be with more age. Can, but you can. If you can't know for sure, but you can be like, hey, this is good bones or this is shit bones.
Yeah. Even with that Tim Smith one, I let it age for 2 months.
Oh, the Moonshiner guy?
Yeah. Way better. I was like, this is actually a quality product. But when I tasted it, after only being 24 hours, I was like, This is not that good.
This is a very different vibe we just walked into.
Okay. I
This is
I
peppery
also
as
wanted to
hell.
say something else. Rare breed, Corbin Cash. Oh, hi, Rye. Okay, thank you so much, Hangin. I really want to give you props for just mentioning Redemption multiple times tonight. I think that
You
Redemption
total
High
wine
Rye.
shill. You total wine shill.
Yes, I think Redemption High Rye is just
Trazash.
amazing. I love it. I think it has a very solid place in this world, and it's something that I look forward to buying because of. It's probably not a bad idea. Thank you. Because of the price and the quality that I feel like I just get every single time I pop one, and their corks have significantly improved since the last bottle I got. I will buy another bottle when that one is up. Happily.
Hanging, you're wrong.
Hanging, you're
kidding.
very,
Hanging,
very right.
I would honestly, dude. One of these days you got to come over, because I have like.
Is it Steven?
I
Is he
wish.
the problem? Just come over. Just come over to my house. I just ignore him.
No
one cares.
Like,
It's fine. I get it.
Do you ever wish? Ironically, like half the reason all of us got into whiskey we started drinking was because we liked alcohol and what it did to us.
I thought it was we wanted to look better, and so when we look in the mirror, we're like, "You look a little bit nicer."
Yeah. I like my whiskey neat. Dude, that song is stuck in my head so bad.
Dude, I've never heard that song before, and now I don't know.
You're gonna hear it after this. You're gonna hear it after this. It's a new Hosier. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a new song from them. That's incredible.
I like that. He's got a very solid voice. Yeah. Legit.
No, it's like it is my song.
Also, we need to have an old-fashioned night.
Yes.
At my house. Because
for like the live stream or just to get intoxicated. Either works for me. I don't really give a shit.
The channel, but we should also get intoxicated because I
can always bring this over. I got a tripod.
Practiced an old-fashioned for ages, and I feel like I have it the right way.
Okay, so. You're probably wrong. I'm so glad they got to you. Please tell me none of them broke, because not gonna lie, that was the biggest box I had. So you haven't seen the box. Damn, that was a lot of cracks.
Also, I've paid $1,000 to go to my chiropractor for the next 24 sessions.
That's good.
Yesterday.
That's good. You need that.
Yeah. Old bones.
But no, my boxes that I like ship stuff out for, I typically when I ship at Glen, I ship 2 1-ounce samples, but I drunkenly said I would ship 2 2-ounce samples and a Glencairn. The risks I had to take with everything to kind of be like, yeah, I think nothing's gonna break. It was a little uncomfortable for me. But I shipped things out. Yeah. Last Saturday I went on the Baker Drinks live stream, hung out, all that jazz, and then I gave away some stuff because,
do you need some stuff?
I was in the moment. What?
You need some stuff? Give away?
No, we need to buy more Glencairns though.
Well, let's call Ben.
Yeah, we need to employ Ben.
How much was this again?
50. What did we give that a rating?
I will give it a rating right now. It's a 4.
4? Yeah, I think it's a 4.
I would buy this out at a bar and not hesitate. So I would pay a premium price for it.
Yes, I think this is a really good pour.
And what was this again? Let's
High West
if you want
double rye
your hand on it, and then I can. Thank you.
So dumb.
Wait. So was it? Did I post it?
I don't know if you did. There's
one
read up there.
No,
right here.
Did it?
That one.
Oh.
But no,
we
drank that. Now we're on the Rev Read right now. That's what's in your glass.
Oh, I really like this.
Yeah, it's peppery. No, so what I was saying, do you ever kind of ironically wish that you could drink alcohol without getting drunk just so you can share it with people? Because when
I don't get
the idea of hanging come over.
I get a little tipsy, but I don't get
That's but no. What I mean is the idea of hanging coming over. I have so many bottles I'd like to share with him. I'd be like, hey, dude, the second you walk into this room, you don't get drunk anymore because you need to try 30 bottles.
Well, see,
but that would put him in a coma.
Thing about it is we both have sample bottles.
That's fair.
And as long as Hangin is willing to hang, I think that he'd be all right. So you have a couple of different samples and then boogie on out of here. Or since you mentioned the fact that you're so close to Costco, maybe you could show up. I don't know. I'm just thinking, hang on.
Yeah,
I'm getting a little frustrated. I love you.
I will
with all my
vlog.
heart. I'll pay for an Uber
I'll vlog.
if you show up here.
I'll vlog it.
We'll vlog
This new camera has upgraded in-body image stabilization. It does crop in a little bit, but that means I can film offhand without the weird shuttery shit that I dealt with when I was vlogging distillery content. So
I will get you an Uber, but I have to be here because I have to see it to believe it.
as far as this goes,
Hey, baby.
what are you, 5? 4?
I am very surprised by
I'm a 5 on this.
You know,
this is
it's
$50.
It's a 5. I'm going to call some people about this one.
It's peppery. I love it. It's spicy. Like it's not the MGP rye. It's Kentucky rye. Like it's not like the High West. It's not like the Sagamore Spirits, even though that was double oak, so it's very double oaky. It's going to be nothing like the next bottle we get into. It is peppery, a little nutty. Like it's just a different kind of rye mash bill, and I really like this. I think this is a very underrated bottle. Like
I would like to give the distillers a 5.
Yeah,
honestly,
all turkey. They do a great job.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Thank God. That's great. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I might need to rebuild our logo for the next Glen iteration.
Okay. We have things to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about, dog.
All right. I play guitar. I have recording stuff. I have a thingy that I can draw and do the thing. I just need some time. And
okay.
I could sample
and then on a logo.
Hang in.
Do you have a soundboard that can take 3 XLR inputs?
Yeah. Well, I have a mixer. If that's what you're talking about.
Mixer, yeah, like that. Yeah. Sorry,
I don't know. Than
yours. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Do you have a third mic?
Yeah.
Does it require? Do you have?
It requires phantom
power.
Which I have.
Do you have phantom power? Okay. Yeah. We could do 3 mics then if you bring over your shit.
Yeah.
Hang in, my guy, because I don't have any phantom. There's phantom power on the first channel, but not the second channel.
Yeah.
But these don't require phantom power, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, mine.
I like these mics.
And then I have like very nice headphones.
Oh yeah, you have professional equipment.
How much it costs because it made me uncomfortable to push the order now.
You can tell my passion. I bought these because I knew they were quality and they're going to work and they're going to last for a while, but I don't have the ambition or goal to upgrade these at any given point. That camera.
So Shure is all my
Sure. I love Shure.
Yeah. I have drum mics.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm also kind of a brand whore. So when I find like a brand I like, I stick with it. The problem
I think is poor. Anyways, hang in, and I think that's on brand. Hang in.
Come over. We can make it happen.
Anytime.
I love how we just had like a weird nerd out session about that. Mm-hmm. I love this. I'm here for it.
I still have one Glen from the bourbon bar. LOL.
Hang in. Come over. I'll give you a Glen. I got 4 left. One of them is yours if you come over. If not, I'll have to give you like one that I've used before because I also have a shit ton. But I like giving new ones because it's just weird being like, hey, like I put my mouth all over this and I go blah, 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 on it.
I really like it.
I know you like it because that's.
I really appreciate if you put your whole mouth.
Just. You really would appreciate it if I grapefruited it first.
Grapefruit? Oh my god! Did we watch the video together?
Yeah.
You know, I asked my friend for a demonstration. She did not appreciate that.
I
got in trouble the next day. I got into so much trouble.
I'm shocked.
Lindsay was
shocked.
Lindsay was in the chat, and so was my friend. Well, a bunch of my friends were in the chat. And I was like, I don't believe it. I need a demonstration, and she was not appreciative. But I felt very good about it.
Shocked.
Yeah, I was shocked too. I was like, why didn't
Whiskey Corner? Cheers. Nice to see you, man. Oh, there we go. You came in. I skipped over your comment. I'm sorry.
Hey, Trevor, I will show you in person.
Someone explain grapefruit, please.
May.
Yeah.
I will make sure that you get a visual.
He's kind of more of a practical application, hands-on kind of guy.
That's the sound effect.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more deep and like gutturals.
Sounds like a bear is just mauling you. Yeah.
That's not a great sound. Okay, we did the Burrai or rare breed People keep on saying Burr Ride. It's messing me up. Let's get into the Whistle Pig, the last one of the night. For that,
No, you did me dirty, dog.
this bottle. Thank you, Mother, Cynthia. Oh wait, actually, because of my military career, I don't say my last name. Thank you, Cindy, my mother. Yes, my mom bought me this for Christmas 2 years ago. This is my Orvis jacket, my little fishing jacket. Even though I don't fish, I do. What? Are you going back to the grapefruity conversation?
No, bro. Trevor's in a different combo than I'm in, and this is a little bit more interesting. It's got like 5 Marines in it.
No.
And 1 Air Force.
You guys are talking about crayons? PJ?
No. We're talking about
PJ?
micro something.
Micro beans?
One of my friends is.
Yeah. Well, Air Force Special Forces, that kind of is the only path, right? No, dude, you're drunk. We're talking about Whistle Pig. Put this in your mouth, dog.
No, I need this. Copy.
Hang in. I'm here for this. I would love a blind.
I love
Yeah,
you.
we don't actually currently have any blinds, and me and Jordan haven't done any of those.
Until you're here, words mean nothing. So
okay, shut up.
Show up, hang in.
Let's
have fun.
Hey, I have a few things I want to say. So if all of y'all are interested in sending us out any like live stream challenges or things of that nature, email me, because we don't currently actively have any like sort of like challenges as far as like, hey, here's some samples, here's the key, try not to make yourself look stupid in front of a camera type things, or like, hey, like put this in your mouth. Jordan's real good at putting random things in his mouth. He doesn't even care what it is, dude.
No. I know where my strengths
lie. Please email us, because we would love that kind of stuff, and that's unfortunately not really things we can do for ourselves. So you guys got to come through. It's really good content though, because it's usually really freaking embarrassing for us. Whistle Pig. There we go. Oh, that's what you were doing. I got it. Whistle Pig. This bottle's not cheap though.
I know, which is why
I was gifted.
I pulled it out.
Yeah, I was gifted this, but did you put the price point on it?
No,
it's like $80 or something like that, right?
So I have a Whistle Pig 6-year rye,
which I love. The 6-year rye,
like $50.
Yeah, the 6-year rye is incredible.
And, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, you don't need to get that.
And
close.
I absolutely love it. Like I look forward to it. Like it's taken a lot of self-discipline to not kill the bottle. And so whenever I have people
just buy a new
over,
bottle. They're easy to find.
You say that, but it's like I don't know. You know, I don't want to spend money on whiskey until I spend.
You like spending money on new whiskey, not old whiskey.
So
I get that.
I'm very big on sampling. I have I don't know, trying the same thing over and over and over again, with Elijah Craig being the one exception, or Redemption High Rye.
Trash.
You say whatever you want. Or Redemption High Rye. What I will say is I love to try new things. And so with that being said, I have a tendency of throwing money at things at times.
That's fair.
And growing my collection.
There is something to be said about, like, even though I've tried a bottle, like, for example, we were talking earlier about the 8-year-old Dickel bourbon. My thoughts on that, like, it's decent. It's definitely worth the money that it's priced at. Like, it's no one's gonna say that it's not worth that amount of money. It's a good bourbon, but I would rather spend $30 on a new bottle I've never tried, even if it's worse than that, just because I want to try new things. So, like, I'm less excited to re-buy bottles unless if they're like absolute hitters. Like, for example, this Delbach, this bottle needs to be rebought because this is getting real close to empty. But like, I like this bottle. This is a shelfer. It's going to stay here forever. There's certain bottles that I have where it's like, once this is dead, it's not getting rebought. Like Wild Turkey 101 right there. That bottle, I'm not buying that again because I'd much rather spend the extra $20 to buy this Batman Pajama because this shit slaps. Yeah, this drops his dick
I'm
on the
gonna pay it up.
table and slaps real hard.
Thank you so much, Peter.
Where are we
And
at?
hang in. Two more.
Is Alberta premium? Well, I like both of
Ever
them.
been to Alberta? Not much there.
Alberta, Canada.
I've never been.
No, I want to go to Banff.
Banff?
BANF, BANANAS is shit. Walmart is clearing the Dickel 8 out for $15. Hang in. What Walmart? Text me, bro.
I have a
got my
Walmart
number.
Plus account.
I
you can
don't.
order that.
But
I have a Amex Platinum account.
okay, I love you use terms that I don't understand sometimes.
So-
I understand what Amex is.
Yeah,
I know it's like
yeah.
a credit card company,
All
right?
right. So I'll just when I go into Delta.
You bitch.
Okay. We'll talk offline. I did some math
Sorry.
today. It's a little unsettling.
I would
don't
love
like
to
it.
hear this. Actually, most aged Whistlepig is Bird of Premium or Hiram Walker. I don't love that name. I like
Hiram?
Alberta Premium.
Hiram?
Hiram? I don't know how to pronounce that. Who am I pronouncing it right, or is Jordan pronouncing it right? Hiram or Hiram? Let us know in chat. Walker. Either which way. I don't love the verbiage of it. Like it comes off a little weird. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I'm also dumb. But 18 year. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Banff is in Alberta.
Baseline.
Oh, I knew Banff was in. Oh, Canada. I've heard Banff, Canada is gorgeous. Am I, Peter?
I think Canada is just beautiful in
Yeah.
general. Even if
Canada?
it's filled with snow, you just look
Like-
and it's just like you got the sun coming up, the moon coming up, you got the like northern lights. It's just like-
Hiram. We didn't even pronounce it right. None of us pronounce it right.
Well, all I have to say about that is I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna buy a bottle.
I have a
because-
Banff t-shirt. My brother went there. LOL. Canada is one of the
Live
few
vicariously,
things
yeah.
that are on my like bucket list. Not because like I'm necessarily really excited to go visit Canada. Like there's nothing cultural that Canada provides to my life or my experiences that I can't get here. Other than I'll go to Minnesota, dude. Same shit.
Okay.
And I don't have
I have
to
friends
bring
in
a
Minnesota.
passport.
I used to live
Exactly.
there.
I don't have to bring a passport to go there.
My friend, yeah,
That being
I stay on a
said,
campus.
Canada, I do want to go visit there because I know how beautiful it is. So like that's on my photography bucket list.
What is it? The most beautiful drive in the United States.
I thought that was the Pacific Northwest, like up the.
Anyways, Grand Avenue and Summit in Minnesota. If you look it up, I used to live a block and a half away from Summit. And
You don't have an
it's beautiful. Oh, dude, I say a little bit too much. I think at work.
It's coming out a little bit now that we're talking about it.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it. You're speaking about it.
When I start getting on the it starts coming out.
Okay. Canada, in Canada, get to see it all. What?
You haven't drank enough. You don't understand that. Hangin's been drinking.
Hey,
Hangin needs an Uber.
the goddamn Miller Lights over there getting out of hand.
This is why we don't drink beer here.
Oh, we still need to do that topic too.
After this,
There's a list. Yes. Okay. Send games. Send beer suggestions because we're doing the beer thing, and that's about it.
I have
That's
to
all
eat
I
like
got.
5 meals before I show up.
Yes.
I hate beer.
Beer. Said is there that cadence in the
Uber to
Marines?
his own house. No.
Wait, do the Marines have
don't
the
drink
beer? Said the private.
No, we don't drink beer in the Marines.
Oh,
That's too light.
That cadence doesn't exist
No,
for the
it's too
Marines.
light. Sorry. We don't know what beer is.
Just whiskey and black coffee.
Yeah, whiskey, black coffee, yeah, and grapefruit. Yeah, water and crayons.
Look.
Crayons.
Do you know what that video is called? Because you were the one who looked
Hey
it up
there,
in my
whiskey
living room.
Jack.
Because I want to suggest. Yeah, Jack.
So Trevor's a Marine as well, which is why he's also the biological father
Hey there,
of my
Jack.
children. Yeah,
Is
I
it?
approve.
I'm trying to think of that cadence.
Hey,
Sorry,
don't-
my
don't- So
my
he's also
drill
a drill
sergeant brain's going like cadence,
No.
and I'm very not sober, so
Weak. See, I had
Yeah.
2 pieces of pizza. I'm good for the night.
I had
now.
1 piece.
Oh, see, you should have 2.
Oh, dude, we have filet mignon or some shit
Okay,
sitting out there for
what
us.
is that
We need
called?
to- I don't know.
Beef Wellington.
Beef,
which is
Wellington.
why my wife has joined us tonight. Yeah, that's right. You better pour your drink in there. Okay, and please show. No. Show that to the
You
camera.
killed it already.
Show it to the
whore.
camera.
What? Show what to the camera? My
Your
dick?
giant glass.
My giant.
What's that called? Gaunt? No, not gaunt.
My rocks glass.
Yeah, but what's it called?
Yeah, this is just the
No.
bourbon note
But
rocks
what's that?
glass that they sent me.
When you put everything together, what's it called? Not a gauntlet. But
My
Cool.
combination, my assimilation, my
No, it's like a gauntlet. What's the word for a fancy glass?
goblet.
Goblet, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Gauntlet
This
is
is my dump bucket. We dump all the whiskey so we can move on to the next one, and then at the end we drink it all. It's We've been around this like 4 times at this point. You need
Every
to get
time
with the
I'm
system,
depressed-
Jordan.
All right.
All right, you need to check out Stomp Tom Connon's Cross Canada. It's the most Canadian thing I've ever seen in a good way.
Have you
I
ever
love
seen
that. Grog.
Thank you.
Oh,
Bourbon
like
Hunter. Stay here, my love.
the grog? I guess, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
the grog. The grog after.
What's that YouTube video? That's pretty neat. Have you ever seen that? Oh, brother, man. We got a ways to go tonight.
Oh, brother. Oh,
Hey there, brother. Hulk
I
Hogan.
love that the base of this blend is the Del Bach. Even though it had nothing to do with the theme of tonight's live stream, Del Bach just freaking hits. Like the non-mosquito shit
That's
is
a
just
good one.
good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Also, Trevor, in
It's like
May,
a spicy Del Bach.
whenever we meet up, I have a bottle that I bought for $40 that's priced listed MSRP for $100. So
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Bring a bottle of Del Bach too.
I don't
The
have
classic.
a bottle of Del Bach.
I'll buy you one. I gotta buy another one too.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna have some good stuff. Also, if you have any of the casings to go around with bottles, so I can travel safely without them smashing, that'd be great.
Hey guys, can you all please start sending us some bottles of whiskey? Because I could get some from the distillery actually.
All right.
I mean, Kelly's not gonna love it, but like, I basically worked for free for him for 6 months, so you know.
I just got a message from Trevor. You guys should do a whiskey tasting challenge. If you get it wrong, you have to shotgun Miller Lite. For the love of God, I cannot drink Miller.
Is it Trevor? Trevor might be my new best friend now.
No.
Do we just become best friends?
I have to drink something other than Miller if we're gonna drink.
Listen,
It can't be Miller.
Listen.
The one beer
Bud Heavy.
I can drink Bud.
I would rather drink a Miller
Bud
Lite than
Light?
above Heavy.
No. Bud Light Lime. My gosh, that's like Kool-Aid.
We're in Arizona. It's Corona.
I can drink Corona.
Corona works for
Corona's
me.
fine.
Yeah, it's a little rice-based beer, right?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know
you
enough
throw a
about
lime
beer.
in it and hot
Yeah.
damn Shazam. Daddy's home. You know, it's like Bud Light Lime to me at that point.
I do kind of like this. This escalates it beyond this live stream though, because it's like we do the whiskey game. The whiskey game is built up kind of like a normal live stream is. If you suck at that whiskey
I have to
game,
stay at your house because my wife will not let me go.
yeah, she
home.
won't let you
If
go.
I mix,
It's
if
okay.
I mix,
I have a couch. But it kind of like plays like it's like the wheel of fortune of like who's gonna have a rough day because
I'm
whoever
taking a
loses,
Cbiotics and
yeah,
it's on
whoever
you, bro.
loses-
I'm not paying for that.
they're Rolex.
I know
They're not
like
cheap.
coming out of yours.
But like I
Think
love
we're gonna play this
because
game?
it has more
Okay.
implications than just us messing around on the internet because it's like, bro, are you gonna struggle Friday morning, Friday afternoon, shit, you might not even be able to do things Friday. Maybe you work on Friday. Who knows? I'm here for this because it escalates the stakes.
I'm a top performer, so please don't do that.
I don't like how overexposed my face is. Getting that close to the lens.
Young and beautiful.
Oh, there's still.
Was that my wife?
All right, yeah. I
That's
think that was
depressing.
lens.
Yeah.
All right, we need to wrap this up.
I want to stay here forever. I don't want to go up there. She's
Shut
up
up.
there.
Shut the hell up. You know that's a lie. All right, everybody. Again, do us those things. Send us beer ideas as well as email us about live stream ideas / games. I really would like you guys to send us some sort of like weird, messed up, psychotic game.
Course Banquet.
It just sounds fun and
I'm down with
enjoyable.
Course Banquet.
So just send it. Again, that is the wrap for today's video.
Thank you.
Please do those favors. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We will be here live next Thursday.
Yeah.
Next Thursday, 5:30. I think we're on Pacific Standard Time here in Arizona, so 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. We'll be getting into some bourbons next week. Cheers, y'all. We'll see you later.
What he said.